What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy, and yes, it's another Marvels video, but this time it's a more interesting Marvels video because there's a rumor going around that might possibly be true. But beforehand, you know what, and I'm gonna give you some context, because a short while ago we had the Pandaverse come out. Yes, the Pandaverse, a wonderful movie, a fantastic, well, not movie, a special that really took it to Disney, but I don't think it took it far enough. I think they actually could have roasted most people all over the place a whole lot better. I've said this in several videos and several streams, actually, but one of the reports that ended up coming out after the Pandaverse actually aired was this: Disney's executives reportedly butthurt over South Park joining the Pandaverse. Now, I did a video on this, or maybe I did a stream about it. I can't remember exactly. But supposedly, they knew the special was coming out, but they didn't realize how hard they were going to go after them. Me saying, hey, they could have gone harder after them and us says it says that I could have taken a whole lot more, because they really did go very light on it. But in a new kind of twist, this whole back and forth, this little thing here, this Pandaverse might have caused something very interesting to happen, because the Marvels came out shortly after this, and Valkyrie was in the Marvels, and there's this very weird scene that people started questioning. Hey, what's going on here? This is kind of awkward and stuff. But there's a new rumor out there that I kind of think might be accurate. But rumor: the Marvels originally featured direct confirmation that Carol Danvers and Valkyrie were once in a romantic relationship. I legitimately think this is a real rumor, and part of me legitimately does think they cut it out solely because they got so scared of what the Pandaverse did. Because they legitimately would have completed the meme to the nth degree. They shoved a woman in it, being Valkyrie. They made her lame and gay with Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. That's how funny it would be, because Tessa Thompson goes around constantly saying, yes, Valkyrie is queer. Yes, Valkyrie is queer. Yes, Valkyrie is queer. She wants to make that canon, even though they haven't shown it at all in the actual MCU. Supposedly, they've shown it in like little cuts here and there, but they always get rid of the cut. In this regard, that actually would have made the scene feel a little bit more realistic, because it was very awkward. Because the scene in question goes like this, okay? They just saved a bunch of Skrull, because Skrull are good guys in the MCU, guys. They're not villains, they're good guys. But anyways, that's besides the point. Saved a bunch of Skrull. They need to find a home for it. She calls Valkyrie. Why does she call Valkyrie? She's only been in one battle alongside Valkyrie, and they've never really shown that they had anything ever again. But Valkyrie comes down being King Valkyrie. God dang it, she's King Valkyrie. What the hell? But being King of Asgard, has this weird exchange with Captain Marvel that we'll read through a little bit, and then dips out. And we'll get through it all. But let's get over here. Right here. Taking place just after the opening set piece of the film's second act, the scene in question sees Asgard's current king, as once again portrayed by actress Tessa Thompson, for a brief spot upon Carol Danvers' personal spaceship, the Hootie. Wait, it's called the Hootie? I actually didn't know that. That is, what the hell? Responding to the Kree superheroine's request for assistance in relocating a handful of Skrulls whose temporary homeworld had recently been destroyed by Dobbin, Valkyrie beams onto the Hootie in order to personally receive and shepherd said refugees to shelter in her domain on New Asgard. Upon arriving on the ship, Valkyrie is embraced by Captain Marvel, prompting the Asgardian leader to ask the Kree-infused warrior, "Is everything okay?" However, rather than any verbal reply, Captain Marvel instead longingly holds Valkyrie in her arms for a brief few seconds before composing herself and thanking her ally for her help. Always, responds Valkyrie, before noting, I see you finally found yourself a team. Continuing on, met with Danvers' protestations that the team was unintentional. Valkyrie attempts to calm the Avenger by assuring her, I've been on some unintentional teams myself. You can stand tall without standing alone, which that is a stupid line, by the way. They want these weird lines that people can respond over and over again, farther, faster, whatever, or higher, faster, farther. They want these dumb lines to stick, like winter is coming. But she then says this, which is very awkward because we've never actually seen these two interact except for this time and then battling alongside each other at, during Endgame. But she says this, take it from me, Marv. Why are you calling her Marv? That's more of a friendlier term, because a lot in regards to me, when I have very close friends, I don't tell them to call me Dermy. I tell them to call me Derm. Derm is hey, that's the more friendlier version of me. Don't call me Dermy, call me Derm. Marv seems very personal, very friendly, very like a next level up from, Carol, Cap, something like that. Calling her Marv, that's an abbreviated term and kind of a very personal style of doing it. Informed the Skrulls are finally ready to travel, Valkyrie then proceeds to close up her time in the Marvels by planting on a kiss on Captain Marvel's cheek and wishing her, may our next meeting be joyful, before flashing back to Earth on the Rainbow Bridge. And it was a very awkward scene. Why did they pick Captain Valkyrie? Why did any of this happen? And then the two between the actions between the two did kind of feel like they wanted to scissor. Well, according to a new leaker, somebody who's been relatively reputable, apparently, they had a bunch of stuff that got cut out, and he goes through a few of them. 1, Kamala wasn't able to take off her bangle and was imprisoned / tortured by Dar Ben. Honestly, would have been a better whole part in Marvels. I actually think that should have been Captain Marvels, but we're gonna skip these two because this one actually happens. But Kamala's new suit originally turned into a space suit, which would have been used to join Carol and Monica to close the rip in space time together, which is stupid. This one actually happens. The dude ended up forgetting that this was there. But we come to number 2. Captain Marvel and Valkyrie were explicitly together in the past. Cut quote, we work better as friends, but Disney are cowards. I believe this quote was in there. I legitimately believe this line of dialogue existed within the movie. Because that whole scene, we had a kiss, we had these longing looks, we had very questionable dialogue and things like that. The whole scene felt weird. And if this scene was there, that would have explained everything. But this is the thing about Disney. They don't want to actually put these things in here. They don't want to actually confirm that somebody's gay half the time. The majority of the time, they don't want to confirm somebody's gay. Because why? Because then they have to cut it out of foreign markets and everything that aren't okay with the gay people. Like in the Middle East, where gay people get to try to learn how to fly for free. Yeah, they don't want this in here. They don't want to actually put it in there. They just want to market off the LGBT individuals, okay? They just want to pander to you, say that it's going to be there. Here's a few little things here or there, but then they're going to cut it out right away because they don't care. They never care. They just want that because they want to poke and prod and profit off you. That's the only thing they do, but they act like they care so much. They always go out there during during June. I thought it was July there for a moment, but during June, during Pride Month, change everything to rainbows, 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 LGBT Pride, yay! But they're more than willing to cut it out when they don't really care because they've never cared. They never want to care, and they're not going to actually go out there and confirm that two of these big name heroes are gay with each other because they're too scared. But at the same time, if they did do it, they would have played directly into the meme at a next level. Pandaverse came out at the perfect time. Legitimately, it came out right at the perfect time, because when it came out shortly before this, and when Pandaverse came out, we got the new meme. Put a chick in it, make her lame and gay. They put a chick in this, they made her lame, and they were going to make her gay to the nth degree. And I wish they did, because it would have been even funnier to watch it bomb at the box office after that line being in there. But let me get you guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. Do you think this was an actual line that was cut from the movie or not? Let me get your thoughts on all that. And if you like this video, please, guys, give it a thumbs up, share it out, friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video and go live. And I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye for now. What's going on, guys? Listen, it's Christmas season coming up, and you know what makes great gifts? That's right, Coffee Brand Coffee. Coffee Brand Coffee makes wonderful gifts, and guess what? They don't just have great coffees, teas, and cocos. They also got gear, they got K-cups, and also they got wonderful gift boxes. Gift boxes that include all sorts of wonderful great goodies. You got chocolate covered coffee beans, raspberry yogurt pretzel twists, sea salt milk chocolates, caramel. You got chocolate covered coffee beans, peppermint hot cocoa, spicy and sweet treat mixes, kettle corn pop, premium vacuum travel tumblers, and all sorts of wonderful great stuff that you can get at Coffee Brand Coffee. And these make great Christmas gifts. So guys, please check out coffeebrandcoffee.com and use promo code BACKTACO at checkout to get 10% off your purchase. That's coffeebrandcoffee.com, promo code BACKTACO.